Welcome back to another videos on this channel. Today I'm going through the newest special combat mechanics that Wuthering Wave have put out, which is called the negative status. So if you guys watched my latest video which I explained about Phoebe's kids, and if you haven't done so, make sure to check that out. But pretty much I have no idea what is this negative status, but today in this video I'll be going through everything that they explain and see if this is a big dub. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So negative status, special mechanic explained. During battle, certain attribute attacks inflict negative status on the target. Negative status comes in 6 types, each carrying different effects. Takes the new resonator Phoebe in version 2.1 as an example. She can utilize the spectral frazzle effect for a strategic advantage in battle. Let's examine how the spectral frazzle works. So spectral frazzle effect is a certain spectral attack inflicts a stackable spectral frazzle effect. Holy, there's so many words. Deals spectral damage to the target at regular intervals during its duration. While reducing one stack of spectral frazzle effects, the damage inflicted by spectral frazzle effect depends on the resonator level, the enemy's defense, and damage res. And the number of spectral frazzle effect stacks is not influenced by the resonator's attack crit rate or other factors. Okay, so pretty much it's another thing, a whole new concept. You just want to build stack, inflict negative status on enemies. So now they're going to showcase how this really works. For Rover Spectral, perform enhanced resonance skills when Rover Spectral has more than 50% of diminutive sound to inflict 2 stacks of spectral frazzle. So just right at the start, they're changing the entire kit of Rover Spectral. So it's no longer useless in the Wuthering Wave character list. And by performing a skill more than 50%, you can gain 2 stacks of spectral frazzle. Targets affected by Shimmer retain their spectral frazzle effect stacks. Even though the effect normally decreases stacks upon dealing damage, Resonant Liberation applies 6 stacks of spectral frazzle effect to all targets in range. At once, you can apply 8 stacks on targets, because if you're more than 50%, pressing E, you get spectral frazzle by 2 stacks. Once you have ulted, you gain 6 stacks. Phoebe, in a conversion status, is adept at inflicting spectral frazzle effect on enemies. Heavy attack. Star Flash applies 5 stacks of spectral frazzle effect to the target. Upon entering the conversion status, Phoebe can immediately perform heavy attack Star Flash twice. Resonant Liberation inflicts 8 stacks of spectral frazzle effect on target. So I previously mentioned you can apply up to 13 stacks with Phoebe. If multiple resonator apply spectral frazzle effect onto the same target, its base damage is determined by the highest level resonator. Oh, okay. So utilize negative status for more buff. In addition to the inherent effects of negative status, some resonator receive extra bonus when battling foes with negative status. Phoebe, absolution status. Phoebe in the absolution status gains increased combat strength against enemy with spectral frazzle effects. Heavy attack. Star Flash benefits from an enhanced damage multiplier, and under absolution status, she can perform it 4 times. The ultra skill also boasts an enhanced damage multiplier. Spectral frazzle effect is no longer a damage that after a certain duration or after a certain stack it would just start doing base damage. But instead of having those base damage, negative status effect can be enhanced by certain weapons, sonata effects, and echo skills. Choose your tactic wisely by selecting weapons and echoes that boost your combat effectiveness. So we got the Morning Axe and then the Phoebe's weapon banner, and this will be the 4-star weapon. They introduce other negative effects. First one is the wind type, arrow erosion. Certain arrow attacks will inflict stackable arrow erosion on enemies. Arrow erosion inflicts arrow damage on the targets at regular interval as long as it lasts, with more stack resulting in greater damage. Havoc Bane. Certain Havoc attack will inflict Havoc Bane on enemies. Havoc Bane accumulates stacks automatically while it remains active. Once it reaches its maximum stacks, it deals Havoc damage to the target. Removes Havoc Bane and applies Havoc Bane to nearby character. Ooh, so it transfers to another target. Fusion Burst. Certain fusion attack will inflict stackable fusion bursts on enemies. Once fusion burst hits its max stacks, it ignites and removes those stacks, dealing fusion damage. Certain glacial attack will inflict stackable glacial effect on enemies. As glacial effect stacks increase, the target speed gradually decreases. Upon reaching max stacks, the target is frozen and the stack of glacial effect are removed. Okay, and you slow them down so they can't really chase you. Electro Flare. Certain electro attacks will inflict stackable electro flare on enemies. While electro flare is active, it weakens the target's attack with more stack, further reduce their strength. So far, I'm looking at this as a big dub. Each of them has their own unique effects. Maximum stack you can pull out is 10, and the duration is still like unknown towards it. If you guys know in the comments, let me know. But so far, once you hit max 10, you can get the most damage out of it. So pretty much you can get 8 from Rover Spectral, you can get 13, which you already hit the threshold of 10. Pretty much you're trying to hit 10 per target and then just deal as much damage while you're in that state. I kind of like this new concept where it can introduce even more resonator just for these elements effects. And let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. So in the next video, I'll be talking about the new endgame mode, so stay tuned for that. So if you're new around here, please drop a like and subscribe, and talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.